Hey there, Wargamers, Josh here from MiniWarGaming.com, ready to bring you another Infinity Battle Report. I have the one and only Greg with me today. So I'm going to be busting out O12 again, because I like my Torchlight stuff, and I'm trying to learn the faction a little bit better. And you're going to be playing today?
Steel Phalanx. Yeah, Greeks and fun and evil AI.
Oh my.
We play and call it work.
The mission for today will be countermeasures. This one is pretty much just all about classifieds. So at the end of the game, if you've accomplished more current mission objectives than the adversary, 2 objective points. At the end of the game, you've accomplished the same number as your adversary, 1 objective point, but only if at least 1 current mission objective has been accomplished. And then accomplish the current mission objective, 1 objective point each, up to a maximum of 8. Now, taking a look at the map overall here, a couple things I want to go over. We have multiple HVTs, so we each have 3 of them down, and then we each have a QAZ creature as well.
Before we get to this game, everyone, if you're watching Infinity, you're probably kind of interested in Corvus Belli and the project they have. I want to let you know about a convention, a large event they have going on over in Vigo, Spain. It's called Interplanetario.
Hey. Se dice interplanetario. Es un evento de Corvus Belli en España y los veremos ahí en julio. Todos los detalles van a estar abajo. Y aquí mi amigo Luca les va a decir más acerca del evento.
Gracias, Scary. Exactly that. Now, if you're interested in checking this out, like Scary mentioned, there will be a link in the description down below that'll take you right to their website with all the information available. You could expect gameplay demonstrations if you're interested in getting into Warcrow or Infinity. Obviously, there's going to be tournaments, discussions with the Corvus Belli staff, and of course, their premier painting competition, the Crow Award, will be available, which offers a culmination of prizes over 15,000 euros, which is quite substantial, I might say myself. And there's 2 main categories. There'll be the standard categories for our fledgling painters to get into, as well as the masters category for those who know a thing or two about a thing or two when it comes to painting. Now, of course, there will be a registration fee for the painting competitions, but again, all that information will be down below. The entire event is free entry for anyone who might find themselves in the area or looking to travel to Spain. Otherwise, let's get to the game and let's play some Infinity.
Here's the lovely table we are playing on today, so we're going to go over deployment real quick. Now, I know lots of you guys like to check out the forces. If you want, go to the end of the video. We're going to do the army showcases there, because that allows us to actually show you what's in the force, if there's any hidden information or other things like that, without giving the plot away to my opponent right away. And also, you know, if you like to watch along and discover stuff as we discover stuff, then I like that aspect. So looking at the O12 deployment here, I have a Yellow Jacket hanging out prone there, just, I don't know, looking at the corner of that little room. I've got a Wrecker. I've got they're going to be a nice little team here. So there's a pair of Hellblazers, a pair of Silver Star Rovers, one with an HMG, the other's a paramedic, and then a Wave Rider. And I go all the way over here, and there's a pair of Kludgers with a Nimrod. I also have a token right here. So I have a camo token just hanging out. Who knows what it is? And we move across to your deployment. So what do we got back here?
Okay, so hanging out down here, I wish it was everything. We got Hector, the man, the myth, the legend, taking up after Achilles has left. Next to Hector, we have Eudoros. And then parked behind them, we have a basic Myrmidon, and next to that Myrmidon is Ackman. And they will form a 4-person fire team. So they are a core, but because only 2 of them count as Myrmidons, they only have dual purity.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, and then just parked in front of it is one of my net rods.
Oh, there he is.
Just a little order generating thing.
I dig it. Across the way.
Across the way, we have Ajax, and for those of you that might notice, that does look like it is Maximus Thermopylae. It is Maximus Thermopylae, but at some point in time, there was no Ajax sculpt to be found. Well, there was one, but it was really, really hard to find.
Difficult to
really
find.
Expensive.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, so we switched to him instead. So that is my Ajax that's forward up there. Pointing at his back, we have Scylla. She is just the hacker with the hacking device upgrade Trinity. She did not bring her friend Charybdis around. We have another one of those. Oh no, wait, Charybdis? Divabot. Divabot. Yeah, that's what she normally brings. I don't know what she has.
But she doesn't have it anyways.
No, she doesn't have it, so it doesn't matter, Greg. Back here we have another one of those net rods. And then
what about way up front here?
Way up front? So those are two of my HVTs.
Oh, okay, so those are the HVTs.
Yeah. We have a guy running away with a suitcase trying to get out of the facility. And for some reason, that Myrmidon officer is just hanging out, not ready to fight today.
Nope, that's fair. Sometimes you just don't feel like fighting. Over on this flank?
We have Agamemnon. It's the AP HMG Agamemnon. Just because, I want to bring the big gun. And then
that's suitably horrifying.
Down in front of him, we have Pandora. Pandora will be my other HVT because, unfortunately, she is part of the combined army right now. So, I'm okay if you destroy her on your way through.
Kind of fitting. Alrighty, here we go. Turn 1. Command tokens.
I'm going to spend my first command token to purchase speedballs.
I will do the same, and I will also spend 2 limit your orders. I can strip, 2 away?
You can strip 2 away.
Yep, I'll do that. All right, next thing we got to take care of is the actual classifieds. So, draw 3.
Yep.
And then you have the ability to burn.
Yeah, so at the top of every turn, one person, whoever is the active player, can choose to burn one and flip a new card.
All right, do you want to burn one and flip a new card?
I think I'm going to burn one.
Okay, which one are you going to burn?
I'm going to burn Sabotage.
No Sabotage.
I'm going to turn that
not
down
a Beastie Boys fan whatsoever.
No, I'm not their biggest fan.
Really? Are you actually not?
No, I actually think they're amazing.
Okay.
I don't listen to a lot of their music.
The video's not getting cut short suddenly.
Yeah. Oh, Greg has to go home.
Yes. Greg got sick and had to leave.
All right. So telemetry is the one that got turned up.
So we got telemetry, we got HVT designation, and net undermine.
Yes.
Hey, just out of curiosity, what's your order pool look like?
I have 9 regular orders, and I have 2 TACware orders to drop on the guys that have them.
Sweet. And then just your LT order as well?
So the reason I have 9 regular orders is because my LT, having Strategos, converts his 2 to regular orders.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yes.
Cool. I like it. First orders, get a couple impetuous orders on the board. Ajax going to burn his?
Ajax is going to use his and run forward his 4. Believe there. So he'll be kind of standing on that right there.
Okay. There might be an angry bug with something to say about that.
I'm going to just hold him right against that.
Yep.
I think that angry bug is going to want to hurt me. Let's check. Zone of control. Do I run into it? Okay. So your angry bug is going to run and hit me, and I'm going to punch him back.
All right, so I teleport out to swing at you. Don't actually get to move the model. What do you have to hit here for rolls?
I am rolling 27 for my CC.
Boof.
So I crit on 1 to 7 and 20.
Okay, so I just need to roll trip 8s.
Yeah, just roll trip 8s. You're fine.
So, sweet. No problem. I'll breathe on the dice, get it nice and warm. Hey, get over here. We're gonna. Now, are you throwing 2 dice or is one?
I'm throwing 2. One of them is a special die.
Gotcha. Ready?
Yes.
Alakablam. No, I got 7. A 2 and a 13.
So I'm going to get rid of the 13 because the 2 is a crit.
Yep. So you do crit my frog.
You frog?
No, wait, no, it's not a frog. That's a bug.
The bug.
All right, so AP close combat, or no, explosive close combat weapon. So I got 4 saves I'm gonna have to make here.
Yes.
And 5 and under?
5 and under because you have 1 armor.
Okay, let's do it. Oh, he lived. Look at that. He lived. It's amazing. No, he died. So that's my little creature is gone. You feeling a big man, Greg?
Yay! I killed the little thing.
All right. No more impetuous orders you're going to use. So we go over to Scylla.
Yes. I'm going to spend an order on Scylla. She is going to walk 4 inches out in this direction. So right to there.
Okie dokie.
And for the second half of her order, she's going to attempt to fire a pitcher
Nice.
through that door.
Yep, okay. I got a ton of stuff over here.
So she is going to fire it.
So that's going to be final position where you're trying to put it right there. And what range band are you in?
So we are under 24. So that will still be my 0 band range.
Okay, cool. What's the roll you gotta make? What are you trying to hit?
I am rolling on a 12.
Okay.
12. 7.
It says it lands.
Yay!
Alrighty, so now another order token going under?
Another order token's going to go on her. She is going to meander her 4, just back to be touching here.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm going to turn her. Such a weird
little pose.
Weird little pose, yeah.
Now, what do you have? What kind of hacking device do you have?
So she has a normal hacking device.
Okay.
But she also has upgrade Trinity SR-2, so +2 damage on her Trinity.
Yep, that makes sense. I'm still new to hacking, but I know enough that I don't want that to happen.
No.
So I think we're just going to do mass resets here.
Okay. I'm going to just Trinity your hacker.
Yep. Well, not looking good for me. I'm just going to be on a flat 13.
Yeah.
And you're 3 dice on 16s?
3 dice on 16.
All right, well, no spoiler for the last game I played. The Wave Rider's head blew up like this too. But
no.
You're just going to roll poorly.
I'm probably going to roll really poorly.
I got an 8. Whoa. Oh. What were you on?
16.
Oh, dang it. So it's crit. I had 15 stuck in my head. Oh, no. Rolling 2, looking for 10s here.
Oh, 50-50.
You're PS4 and I'm BTS 6.
Yes.
Okay, let's do it up. 10s and under. Yeah. Nope, I failed both. Oh, my.
Goo.
Well, don't gotta worry about learning hacking stuff in this one. More orders going back here?
More. She's going to tuck back another 4, just to right here.
Okay, well, I suppose I'm still gonna do mass resets.
Yes. I'm not going to even bother with you, but your HVT can also reset against me targeting them.
Yep.
Because I'm going to put spotlight on them.
Yep, makes sense. All right, doing a little bit of double checking, because I'm not designated target or anything, so I don't have a BTS.
Yeah, it shows no BTS for the civilian. It would be 0 BTS for a designated target, but no BTS versus 0 BTS is just a little bit different because it says it just so.
Well, we'll have you roll it up, see if you hit, treat it that way, and if we did it wrong, leave it down in the comment section below. I will give you Greg's home address that you can just send all your grievances there.
Oh boy.
What do you got to hit?
I need 13s.
We got a 2 and a 12, so yeah, that definitely works.
Yeah, they both hit. Successful spotlight rolls against, so I believe that would claim that card.
So you get your HVT designation then.
Yay.
Huzzah!
Whoop. Mine.
And so that should also remove the HVT. Boop. Toodaloo, nudge that frogs. All right, you're a little hidden now, but gonna drop another order onto her.
I'm gonna drop another order onto her, and I think I'm gonna just meander her back another 2, 4 back this way.
Yep.
Just to be like, yeah, I'm here.
Back there.
And
mass resets once again.
I'm going to target the guy with the big gun.
Yeah, gonna go after the HMG rover.
Yes, I also dropped her prone at the end of that order, just in case somebody looks over and sees a random prone token sitting there.
Whip 13 versus your 13s.
Yeah, let me try.
See what you get. 16 and a 9. Not bad. But 13.
Yay!
Go away, leave me alone. Moving along now, we're gonna have orders on the big lad.
Yes, the big lad Ajax.
Okay, let's see where he ends up.
He's gonna march 4.
Oh me, oh my.
And just be standing right here.
I don't think you're in zone of control yet.
No, I don't think so. So I'm gonna march another 4, and I'm just gonna be standing kind of like right there.
Terrifying.
I think.
All right. Nope. I'm just gonna hold. We're fine.
Okay.
We're not panicking.
No panic.
We're not panicking.
None whatsoever. Are you gonna panic if I get closer?
Maybe.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend another order on him. And I'm going to march him 4 inches forward again. So
we've already said that the big guys can't fit through these doors. But oh me, oh my, is he right there? Yep.
He is right there.
I'm just hanging out. I'm just chilling.
Okay. For some unknown reason, I'm gonna make a whip roll.
Oh, I wonder what unknown reason you might be doing that. What's his whip?
It's not great. I'm pretty sure he's kind of dumb. Let's see.
I can sympathize. Hey, you're whip 12. That's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Let's roll a 12.
And a 19. Yep. Yeah. Okay. What am I supposed to be doing again? You want to do it again?
I'm gonna spend another order on him. Yeah. And this time I'm going to walk up and just kind of body block this door.
Yep.
Just in case that token wants to do something.
Yep. That's fair. No, I'm just chilling.
Okay, I'm gonna try another whip roll.
Okay, do it.
9.
He succeeds on a 9.
Yay!
You undermined me.
You have been undermined.
Okay. From here, we're gonna move over to, this is our boy Agamemnon.
Agamemnon.
He's gonna use his tackaware order.
He is gonna use his tackaware order. I just want to get him to start marching forward. So he is gonna take his 6 inches and he is just going to mosey on this way.
Up he comes. I don't have any arrows. So, continue.
He's gonna move on his next 4
Hoo-wee, here he comes.
to there. 2.
Continuing along and spend one of your regular orders on.
Spend another regular order on him. He's gonna just slide up to this corner
Okay,
to hold cover. It's hard to do that properly, but there he is, tucked up.
looks good.
That was a full order to move and then kind of tuck in.
Yep.
And then I'm going to spend my last order on him to put him into suppressive fire.
I like it. Cool. We're gonna move over here. And then you do have another tack-aware. Who's it actually on? It's on...
That's on Ackman.
Gotcha.
So he's the engineer dude.
Makes sense. So we're gonna spend that and potentially get some repositioning going. Final positioning looking like so, and you've got 3 prone, and this is the, who's up front?
That is Euderos.
And
So
he's
the
still
Mark
up?
12, standing up.
Gotcha. Cool. And that's your last order?
That is my last order.
That is a turn 1. Not a bad turn there, friendo.
It was okay. I'm kind of scared for the blowback, though.
Oh, well, let's see what we can do as we get ready for Torchlight, turn number 1. All right, so beginning of the turn here, we are going to be drawing, and I've got capture. So I got to get a designated trooper in a non-stealth state, and silhouette with an enemy trooper in a null or mobilized state. Blech. And then over this way, nano espionage. So engineer, doctor, paramedic must make a successful BS attack with a med kit or gizmo kit against an enemy specialist troop. Cool. I'm probably gonna burn the telemetry.
No.
Because I don't have anybody that can do that. So no thank you, go away. And instead we are gonna end up with mapping. All right, super terrified of everything that's happening. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the wrecker and I'm gonna start coming over this way. I don't think you're gonna have an arrow until I basically cross over here for line of sight. We got down, took a little looky-loo, and yeah, let's go, big fella. So basically the first order brought him an inch back, being mindful of staying out of zone of control of the repeater there. And then he just scooted over, and then the second order got him 6 inches to here. I now have line of sight over to Agamemnon. He's sticking a leg out. So you get your arrow.
I think for the sake of sanity, I'm going to break suppressive and fire 1 APHMG shot at you.
Okay, cool. And I will throw the heavy rocket launcher at you then. 3 shots in the +3 good range, and then -3 for you being cover.
Yep. And I'm going to be 1 shot in my good range. So I'm looking for 17.
Okay, cool. Show me 13s. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, it's not a crit at least.
No, it's not a crit, but I hit.
Well, all the associated modifiers, I'm saving on 7s.
Yeah.
I rolled a 15, which is close to 7, but not 7.
It's double +1. It's pretty much 7.
Just in the D20, it's just close to 7.
Oh my gosh.
Wanted to be. All right, and it's continuous damage, so I gotta keep going till I roll a 7.
Yeah.
Come on, big fella. Oh,
There it is.
Phew. Okay. I didn't love that, I will admit. Didn't love that. Gonna fail that courage and just shimmy over a little bit.
I can't see you.
All right, well, didn't love that. But let's keep the good fight going. I think I'm gonna drop another order here.
Tell them to break the box.
Okay, so next order, we're gonna go here, and I'm just gonna go ahead, I already pre-measured it, and I'm gonna move up my 6. Hello?
Hello.
And your reaction.
Gonna scarily fire my APHMG again.
Yep, it is spooky. So I did manage to snag cover there, so at least you're gonna be on 14s, and I'm on 13s now.
Yes.
But I do get you on dice. Actually, I think we might be in weird range. All right, so yeah, looking for 13s with all my bonuses.
And I'm gonna roll my 14.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not
respectable.
bad. That's not
respectable. Roll high for me, Greg, but not too high. Okay.
I rolled really high.
There you go. That's what I needed.
Oh crap!
Thanks, Greg.
You're welcome.
Alrighty. So blast mode, you're not going to be getting your cover bonus.
No cover bonus. So I would be armor 6, but you're AP, so I go down to armor 3. You're firing a heavy rocket in blast mode, so that would normally be PS of 6, but you're a tag, so that's PS 5. So 5 plus the 3 for my armor leaves me rolling 8s to save.
Okay.
3 of them.
Yeah, you can do this. I believe in you.
Oh boy, and I burn.
Okay, you pass one, fail two.
Okay, so that's good.
So far. Oh, that's not good.
No, that's
20
failed,
and an 11.
failed 4.
Okay.
I believe that will kill me outright. Oh no, I have remote presence. So I will go unconscious, and I will go unconscious level 2, but I need to keep rolling.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay, there you go. There's
So
one.
that saved, but the other one killed me outright.
Huzzah! My tank finally did a thing. Hooray! Okay, cool. I'm gonna concede there, and the game's over. All right, so yeah, feeling pretty good about all of that. I breathe a sigh of relief. Whew. All right, I've rode the adrenaline, and we're gonna move over now, and I'm gonna have my camo token. It's gonna go through the Star Trek door. I really like these. And it's gonna be right here.
So it's standing in the doorway.
It's standing in the doorway. What are you doing?
Ajax is going to delay
Okay.
my ARO.
Okay, so after that delay, I'm trying to think. I think my second part might be is I'm just going to move. Okay, so we got the LT order, and that's where that ends. Now, because with the big man, you would just...
I can't do anything anymore.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Let's go get another order. So I'm going to go ahead and just idle.
I can't do anything because I can't see you, and you have... You might... Does this model have stealth?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so I
I'll
can't
reveal
do
it right
anything.
now anyways, because that's
Okay.
part of the plan. Because I'm going to be taking shots at the repeater.
No!
All right, and there we go. We got the Strider with the Red Fury. And what's the big man doing?
He's going to declare dodge for the sake of dodging.
Yeah, that's fair. And what about, this is the repeater from Scylla.
So Scylla is going to use Oblivion against you to try to isolate you.
That's fair. This range band, I'm just looking for 12s. And I have got it with 2 8s.
2 8s. I'm gonna come over there.
Come on over, Greg.
Whee! What did I get? It's gone.
Yep. Took a moment, but yeah, on the 13. Toodaloo. But you are also trying to hit me with the Oblivion right now, right?
Yes. So on a 13.
Okay.
Oh, why don't I just come over
Yeah,
there?
you can stand over here. It's
Whee!
okay.
Running around the
I'll allow
table.
it.
Nope.
Oh, okay, cool. Happy days.
And then Ajax's dodge.
Yep.
Yes.
And that's where the big fella ends up.
Still staring at the door.
Okay, so now that that's sorted out, I still want to try to lock down this lane as much as I can. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have the fire team go and get moving now that there's not a repeater there threatening me. That's going to be final position on that happy little fire team. I was considering going to suppressive, but I think I'll just keep the fire team all together and hope for the best. So now I'm going to spend a bunch of orders. We're going to do this kind of off camera for movements. But basically the game plan is I want the tag to come up to get that stripped off of them. And then I will continue around because I don't have something good to stab the quantum creature with there. So I'll probably come around this way and hope on my next turn I can get some classifieds going. All right, so it only took one order to get the tag up there, so now I'm going to spend an order on the happy little fire team. And Mr. the Engineer, he will be trying to repair, and I'll be moving out this way. So that's where the super jumps are going to end up too, and trying to repair, I'm on whip 14 with the good engineer. And a 5 that says, huzzah! We'll just take that off. Oh, you did the thing. Now we're going to jump back into, I'm probably going to do a bunch of moves and not show you how it looks until the very end. All right, so the tag was here. I've used, there was what, one order brought him up here, and then another order. The first half has got him up over this away. So long story short, so that's the first half of that order that he's done. I have 2 more orders left in the pool, and now he is looking down conveniently at the crew down here.
Crap.
Want to see a cool shot? So my tag is there, and somebody just threw up from me doing that, but there you go. That's what I can see. So from here all the way over, what's the declaration?
My Myrmidon's the only one that can see you cross that line.
Myrmidon?
She's the pink-haired one there.
Gotcha, so right here.
She is going to declare look out.
Okay.
So anything else that's being targeted out there can make a dodge at a -3, allowing them to dodge if you do end up shooting something else.
Okay. Well, then mine will be, I'm going to try to put a blast down right onto, that's Hector?
That's Hector.
Yeah, we'll put it on Hector.
Okay.
Okay, so what's the declaration here? How's this working?
So, look out. Anybody can choose to, anybody that is one of my controlled players, player-controlled models, can choose to declare dodge. It's not a true dodge. I can't move. All I can do is dodge and change my facing.
Gotcha.
But it also allows me to dodge a shot coming from out of line of sight, outside of my zone of control.
Makes sense. Cool. So we double check ranges too. So trying to land the rocket on you, I'm gonna need 10s. I'm at my bad range.
Okay.
What's your, and so it's just him dodging, right?
It's just him dodging.
Fellow can't dodge?
No, the net rod cannot dodge.
Okay, cool. So I got 3 dice on 10s, and what's your roll?
I am 1 dice on 11.
Okay. 3 hits.
That's a 1.
Yep. Okay. That's rough. I had that moment of like, oh, is that a good? Nope, that's not a good roll for you. Okay, so which one are you rolling the armor on first?
Let's roll the net rod and see how much it burns. Takes 2. That's more than enough. It goes away.
So the net rod is done. Happy days. And then over to Big Man, what's he need to roll?
So he is armor 5, which goes down to 3 because of your AP. You are firing on a 6, which goes down to 5. So I'm looking at 10s. No, sorry, 5 plus 3, 8. Right? Right.
You got 3 on 8s here.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. But he saves 1.
Saves 1.
Takes 2 wounds.
Okay.
Trips NWI.
Gotcha. Okay. Really low. Oh!
He does it!
You did it!
He does it!
So he's just on the no wound incapacitation?
He's on NWI right now, yeah.
Opting to turn on the spot?
Yeah, I'm just gonna fail cover. Oh, no, wait, I'm prone. I'm prone already. So failing courage, I have to try to improve cover first or get total cover first. So I will have to first try to move 2 inches outside. So if I go here, I think I'm still seen by you.
I think you might be, yeah.
So if I go to here, I'll gain cover. So I check to see if I gain cover coming here. So I would be holding this and in cover here.
Gotcha.
By failing courage.
Happy days?
No longer prone.
Gotcha. Cool. That's where you end up?
That's where I end up.
Well, I got 2 more orders.
I'm gonna kill him.
So we're gonna take that record, and we're just gonna keep moving forward.
No!
So I've moved on up to here, and what do we got?
Okay, so she sees you where you started, so she's just gonna say, I'm gonna attempt to smoke this area out so you don't see me anymore.
Fair.
Hector also sees you, but he's no longer in the fire team. Hector's just gonna have to dodge.
That's fair.
He's just gonna have to dodge.
All right, well, let's just,
or
No,
Hector's gonna have to dodge.
Okay. All right, yeah, we're just gonna drop templates on top of them.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, it ended up being a dodge, and a smoke.
Yes.
Awesome. And then I'm just dropping 3 templates on top of your LT.
Okay.
Okay, let's check range. So looking at all this, you do have cover now.
Yes.
But I'm in my good range band, so I'm looking for 13s.
Yes.
Cool. Cool. And you're looking for
14 for my dodge.
Okay. This is on Hector.
Hector.
It's got
Oh
19.
my God, Hector! No.
Oh, there we go. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay. Before we pick those up, I am gonna roll the dodge for Eudoros as well.
Okay.
Nope.
He's probably not a 16, is he?
No, he's not.
Now, how does this work with the smoke grenade?
The smoke grenade would only cancel against her. So those go through no matter what.
And now she's trying to get the smoke grenade.
Now she's going to try to get the smoke grenade down. I'm just going to check Eudoros because he's only Fizz 13, so he did not get it. And he's also out of line of sight.
Gotcha.
So smoke grenade, it does go down.
Cool.
So your next order, you can't run through there like a maniac.
Fair. Okay, so that's both Hector and
Eudoros.
taking 3 saves?
Taking 3 saves each.
Okie dokie.
Let's do Eudoros first, because, you got to do it. So it would be AP on his armor. So his armor of 3 goes to 2. And we already established that your shot is normally 6, but it goes to 5. So I'm looking for 7s.
Gotcha.
No and no.
Yep. Well, and there's an 8.
There's an 8. So that's also a no.
Yes.
Oh, so he's gone.
Okay.
Yes, because he has 2 wounds, or 2 structure, sorry. But he has no NWI. And you also killed him without having to go through his mimetism. So, yay!
Look at me go.
Oh, this hurts so bad.
What's next?
Hector.
He was on 8s though, right?
8s, yeah.
This will be fine. You're fine, Greg.
No, he's dead here, for sure.
Yeah.
17, 14.
17. Okay, yeah. I saw the 6. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, he gone.
Okay.
So 1 save.
It saves a save, brother. It saves a save, I guess. All right, back and forth on options here. I know you're probably just gonna end up hacking me. So I will just, you know what? I could pump the brakes to not put you into retreat, but no. Whatever. I will just hope for the best because I'm gonna learn one way or another. Cowabunga it is, big guy. Oh God, so many orders. Pop over to here. I am nice and tall to say hello, and I'm just gonna slap rockets at you again.
Yeah,
Standard rocket spam strategy has been working.
I'm gonna try to fire my emitter at you and see what happens.
Now, also, big guy I think has line of sight to me.
Well,
I know
he's actually facing the wrong way. His butt's
If
facing
he
you.
wasn't doing, okay, cool, fair enough. All right, so look at this. You've got cover. We're both. Neither of us are in our good range bands.
Flat range bands.
So we're not in our bad ones. I got 3 shots on 10s. You've got a single shot on 12.
1 shot on 12.
All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, I got a 2 and a 9.
Ooh.
A 17.
That does not do it.
Yep.
Let's roll some.
All right, we've been through this before. What's her, what do you save it on?
Armor 2, so that'll go to 1. You're firing on a 6, goes down to a 5. So I'm saving on 6s.
Gotcha.
Nope.
Okay, yep.
Nope, she's gone. She's just gone.
Okay, I'm not gonna get hacked. Okay, happy days. That is all of the orders I could spend, except for the one that's on the yellow jacket in the back there, which I'm gonna just not do anything with. That's okay. Now, unfortunately, not able to do any of these. So I'm not scoring any of that sort of stuff. Let's get ready for Aleph turn 2. Okay, start of the turn stuff. You still have Ajax and Myrmidon and who else?
That's Ackman.
And so I guess the question, and you got the little...
I got my net rod still. 1 net rod there. Just chilling.
So the question becomes, are you in the retreat?
I am not in retreat, but I am in loss of lieutenant.
Okay. Which because all the orders become irregular?
Unless they have veteran, which became warhorse.
Gotcha. Okay. So there's that, but yeah, you're playing this turn.
Yes.
Opting to burn mapping.
Let's get rid of that card and see what pops up. Industrial espionage.
Ooh, so engineers, forward observers, veteran troops, or elite troops. A lot of different ones. Silhouette contact with an enemy trooper with the engineer special skill, or whose troop type is heavy infantry, remotes, or tags.
Okay.
And willpower rolls. Okay, cool. All right, so over to order. So Ajax has a regular order.
Yes.
Would be a regular order, but your Warhorse?
Yes, so the net rod is Warhorse, so it keeps its order in the pool.
Cool. And then your two other models, your Myrmidon and the one whose name I will always forget.
Ackman.
Ackman?
Yes.
So they get their regular orders.
They have their regular orders, yeah.
But you're going to spend 2 command tokens?
Yes.
To make those regular orders?
Yep, 100%.
Okay, cool. So how many regular orders you get in the pool?
I have 3 regular orders in the pool.
Nice.
And I need to figure out if I can do some stuff.
Yep. And then 1 irregular order on the big man, and then also his impetuous, because you had to get towards my deployment zone on that, right?
Yeah, I either have to go towards your deployment zone or into base-to-base contact with an enemy model that I can see. But because I can't see any enemy models around me, I'm going to negate that because I don't want to go forward anymore. I need to go after your tag.
Nope, that makes sense. Okay, big man's going for it?
Big man is going to go for it. So he's going to spend the first half of his order, and he's just going to march 4 to be right here.
Okay, so the arrows, I know I got one from the tag.
Yep.
Who I think I'm just going to shoot at you, and I think also zone of control of the Strider.
Yes.
Who will just go ahead and do a dodge.
Okay, I am going to declare dodge as well.
Nice. Oh, actually.
Your tag has no cover. I could just shoot at you.
You could.
I could just shoot at you.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, your resolution is you're going to shoot the tag.
I'm going to shoot the yeah, I'm shooting the tag.
We just talked for like...
Shooting the tag.
We shooting the tag. On camera. I'm like, okay, we got it. Okay, Strider's going to go. And dodge, -3, he's looking for an 8. And a 5, he does it. All right, so after all said and done, you're firing 4 shots at -3 his range?
-3 to his, yeah. So
Okay.
I'd be on 10s.
So you're on 10s, and then I would be shooting when you're back there, so good range, mimetism puts me back to my 13.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Ready to see a 13.
Here comes your 13.
There it is right there.
Big crit. Big crit.
Yeah, I got a 10.
Well, I have to crit.
Okay.
And I don't.
You got so close with the 9. But okay, I managed to introduce you to a rocket.
Yay.
Okay, so the armor is going to bring you down to 3. The hit mode would bring me down to 4, so you're looking for what, 7s?
7s.
Gotcha.
Who?
You're
Fails
so
1.
good at rolling 19s.
Fails 2.
Okay. How many does he have?
He is now dead.
Like
He's
dead,
2 wounds, NWI. So the first 2 put me into NWI, third one killed him outright.
Okay.
So Ajax is gone.
Good news, you still got 3 regular orders.
I still got 3 regular orders.
All right, so you have the Tackaware order and 3 regular orders and a dilly of a pickle. So these are where these 2 models start, and I will show you where they either end or the first ARO pops up. And we're back over to here. So all of the orders were spent to bring, and sorry, I'm brutal with the names.
Ackman.
Ackman up to here.
Yes.
So the last order, this is the first half to get to there?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I've got an arrow that finally pops off, and I will drop a chain rifle at you. I mean, I'm going to get you. I just can't really get it to sit nicely.
Yeah, it hits him.
Yep.
I'm gonna fire my combi at you because it's an AP combi, and what else can I do?
So we'll do the combi shots first. This is not a face-to-face roll.
So I should be in my +3 range because I'm good out to 16, all the way from 0 to 16.
Yep.
So I am looking for 16s.
Oh, you got me thrice.
Yay!
Huzzah! So this is AP. I'm down to arm 3 then, and this is PS 7?
7, yes.
7. Okay, so looking for 10s and under to succeed. Oh!
Yay!
Ah!
Yay!
Ah, it burns!
Yay!
Okay, and then you owe me a save for the...
Chain rifle.
Okay.
That is good.
So you're fine.
Yay.
On a 3. Cool. Okay, so there you go. That's all you had to do. Just shoot the tag. I don't know why.
Just shoot it. So easy.
And that is the turn for the Steel Phalanx. You're still way up on classifieds. You've got, what, 2 done?
2 done, yes.
I haven't gotten close to getting any. So I basically know I have my turn now. and then you are in a retreat state.
Yes.
So I need to go ahead and get them. Alrighty, so beginning of my turn, I'm going to be spending one of my command tokens to move the yellow jacket back, move the yellow jacket over into the main group here. So there's that, and then I get a bunch of order tokens. Now I just go over to orders. So I'm going to start by dumping the LT order over onto my Strider, who's going to be walking up to the doorway there. And unfortunately for you, you are facing the wrong way. So I'm just going to shoot you with the Red Fury. So that's just going to be 4 dice on 15s. And no arrow for you.
None.
I hit you thrice.
Thrice.
Thrice indeed.
I don't know what I need to survive, but let's see.
Just
I don't think any of those are good enough.
I might have just screwed myself on that one.
He did.
I needed you to pass one of those.
I really tried. I really tried.
I know you really tried. So yeah, you needed 9s. And you got nowhere close. Okay, because I needed to be able to run up and do all the stuff to him.
You can't do nothing to him now. He did.
Yep, that's fair. Not getting... Well, maybe with enough work I can still get my classifieds in.
Maybe.
So hilariously, looking at this, I still have so many orders. I needed to basically have you go unconscious. And I just didn't think I was going to roll that hot.
Rolling real hot.
So... Because basically the Nimrod, along with my doctor and engineer, the idea was that I was going to start pushing up this way. I don't know why I was afraid about taking arrows. Yeah, you got an okay gun, but
Yeah,
I probably would have been okay. So I probably should have went up and been using the AP Marksman rifle and have less potential to take you out. Mm-hmm. So hilariously, I got overzealous to fire the Red Fury. And Logan, you were correct. The Red Fury didn't work out for me. Huh. You were right. So in retrospect, yeah, I should have sent these 3 up and had them be the ones to try to get you unconscious there. Because then I would have been able to do all 3 of the classifieds.
Yep.
So yes, at this point, I think we're safe to call it because there's no way for me to, I could maybe get 1 classified. You already have 2.
Yeah.
So you're just going to totally get me on points. So I could wipe you off the board for wiping you off the board, but it does not matter at this point. You won, Greg. Do you feel like a winner?
Don't wipe me off the board.
Do you feel like a winner?
Yes.
Because you are. You are.
Technical winner?
Yeah. Hey, a win's a win.
The best kind.
Yeah, the best kind. Awkward left-handed handshake. Very good game, sir.
I enjoyed it.
Lots of fun. Yeah, let's get ready. We're going to do a little post-game chat.
Yay.
And we're going to show off the actual forces themselves. Woohoo!
Sing Sim Sim Salabim.
You can if you want to. Hello, welcome. So this is the end of the game, and we're just we're gonna chat about what just happened.
Yeah, you killed everything.
I killed everything, and it made me lose.
My toy soldiers are all dead and dying.
Which is one of the kind of it's one of the fun things that makes Infinity a little bit unique compared to some of the other stuff. And there's other games that kind of dabble into it, but it's not just about killing the opponent. Obviously, you're wanting to do your objectives.
Yeah.
But it's also, I like the way that they've got it cooked in that, yeah, if you go all gas, no brakes, and your opponent's up on points and you try to kill him down to prevent that, if you kill him too hard, he goes into a retreat state and the game ends.
Yeah, the game ends. And in some regards, it's not bad because I look at it as not everyone wants to still stand around the table after their force has been completely killed out.
Absolutely, yeah.
So it's good that now there are some missions that hold you to the table still, which I have my feelings about that. I understand that the mission needs to keep going. But the other side of that is something like this where you have a force that is ready to just kill and push in, then that force has to be really cautious, especially when you're playing against a team that can pick up a lot of classifieds fast. So for example, if you're playing against, say, assassins, they can really step in, achieve what they need to, and then retreat and sit back. And if you push in and kill them, they're probably up on you on points, so they're ready to do what they need to do. They don't ever have to really interact with you as the enemy unless the mission requires it of them. But then they will do what they need to do to cut out specific units to get the points they need to get, and then kind of just sit back there.
Yeah, it opens up other interesting avenues, and so I obviously need to play more to kind of, learn to pump the brakes. We talked about it a little bit, but ironically, I was kind of well set up with my fire team that had the pair of Cludgers in it.
Yep.
To do all 3 of those classified, as long as I didn't kill off your who was it at the end there?
Ackman.
And we were talking about, because I think Ackman was 2 vitality, right? Or no, 1 vitality, no wounded incapacitation?
2 straight.
2 straight, okay,
Yeah.
2 straight. And so looking at it and like, cool, I was a little bit worried because one of the classifieds you'd be able to do by just throwing gizmo kits at me. And I'm like, if he spikes dice rolls, then I'm just gonna lose.
Yeah.
Because then, well, I guess at that point it would have been a loss. You would have had 3 classified to my 2 if I'd done the other ones.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, I've got the Strider. I really haven't had the chance to use the Red Fury. I want to use the Red Fury. And I'm sitting there going like, it's 4 dice. I'm going to roll pretty well, but I mean, like, you've got an okay save. What's the chances of me doing enough wounds just to take you out, doing all 3 that I would need just to kill you out? And turns out I did.
Yep.
But if I hadn't done that, because I was back and forth, because I'm like, that felt like the safer choice to me to go ahead and try to do that instead of having the fire team come up, firing the AP rifle at you. In retrospect, maybe that was a better option. Because how far can you throw a gizmo kit?
I believe only out to 16, and it fails after that.
Right, so I should have
Actually,
probably...
I think it goes further, but my brain's not really computing. It will go further than that.
Okay,
I think
so
I've
it can
shot
still go
some
pretty
real
far.
long range. Yeah, the out to 16 is just your smoke that you could throw. So it's definitely further than 16, but it's not great band ranges.
So I should have maybe potentially looked into that a little bit more, but like I said, it felt like it was a safe bet with the Strider. Because the other option with the Strider is I could have gotten closer and just pistoled you. But you had 2 vitality, right?
Yeah, and I think that's when we were discussing it back and forth. That probably would have been your better option because you had stealth.
Yep.
So you could have kept walking up. You got into that good range band. You fired 2, and most likely, you know what? I might survive 1 and then turn around and try to fight you, and I might try to get that gizmo kid off there, but he's not a specialist, I believe, so that wouldn't have worked against him.
I'd have to double check to see on that one. I think that one specifically is not. I think there's versions of them that are, but in retrospect, I don't think that one is.
Yeah, I think that walking him in with the pistol would have been the best bet out of all 3 options. But I mean, Red Fury is also a lot of fun.
I'm looking again. I go back to the math of like, what are the chances of me cranking all 3-4 shots, and then of you not passing any armors? And I'm like, it felt pretty good because then if you were unconscious, then I move up basically unopposed with the other fire team, and I do all 3 of the classifieds, and that should get me the W.
Yep.
So I don't feel particularly bad about my plan. It wasn't like completely brain dead. But it just didn't work out, and that's kind of how it is. I think the concept of like doing a ton of damage, but I need to kind of capture one of your pieces and get some information. And unfortunately, I failed my mission because I just killed everything outright. Because there's a variety of different things if I didn't kill it outright that I could have done those classifieds on.
Yeah.
You played a masterful game by rolling terribly and just dying.
Just letting everything die. Don't protect your troops. Let them die. Leave their backs open to be shot. It's fine.
It's okay. So yeah, a hilarious chain of events. I had fun. Did you have fun?
I enjoyed this a lot.
Yeah, really neat game. Hopefully you guys at home enjoyed, had some fun. And other than that, thanks for tuning in. Keep being awesome. Happy wargaming, and let's go ahead and check out the forces that we actually brought.
Let's see what we brought.
Here we go. Welcome to the Army Showcase. Now, I don't know if you guys have watched the game or not, or if you've skipped ahead, so I'll try not to give too much information away, but obviously you're going to get some of it. So leading the whole force, I do have a Raven Eye as my LT with the Hollow Mask. I thought it would be really funny to have my Yellow Jacket stand in. So that's going to be what the Hollow Mask is, and I'll just have him hanging out looking like he doesn't know what he's doing. Moving along, the camo token, it's going to be a Strider. and then kind of keeping stuff together in the little fire teams I'll be likely using. I've got a Nimrod with a pair of Kludgers. One's a doctor, one's an engineer. I have got the Wrecker that has got a heavy rocket launcher. And then a pair of Hellblazers, a pair of Silver Star Rovers. One's a paramedic, one's got an HMG. And then the Wave Rider. And that is my force for today. And then the opposing force for today.
So, the big guy in the back, we got Agamemnon. Big old fun tag guy. Standing in front of him, Scylla, the hacker with Trinity upgrade. Now, the 4 in the middle, that's a little group that I'm going to have wandering around, hopefully. Got Hector in the back. We have Ackman down front right. We have Eudoros in the middle. And to the left, we just have a basic Myrmidon with a chain rifle. You can see the 2 net rods sitting on the outside, and the big guy to the right is Ajax.
And there we go. So that is 300 points of Steel Phalanx.
Yep.